What's up, guys? It's Maxwell Comics Inc. I'm your host, Sir Maxwell. Happy May the 4th. May the 4th be with you, depending on which day this video goes up. I'm filming this on a Thursday, May the 4th. And this could go up late May the 4th, or it could go up on May the 5th. Anyway, we're not here to talk about Star Wars, unfortunately, but maybe another video. I don't know. I'm not that big of a Star Wars fan. Don't tell anybody, though. It's a secret. But anyway, in honor of Guardians Volume 2 coming out, we will be doing a history of the Guardians of the Galaxy video. So yeah, let's get into it. The original Guardians of the Galaxy, who made their debut in 1968, they were from the 31st century, but of course they came back to the 20th century to fight along other Marvel heroes. They made their first appearance in Marvel's Superheroes issue 18. Now, they were created by Arnold Drake and Gene Colan, and their first kind of it wasn't really originally created by Peter Quill, Gamora, the main Guardians that were watching the movies. They weren't like the first iteration, and the first team was actually kind of short. To be honest, they're kind of short, kind of a short list. It's basically Vance Astro, Charlie 27, Charlie 22, which acts as a soldier from Jupiter, and Yondu. Interesting fact. And I think there was one more. I don't kind of took notes on this, but hey, if there's anything I missed out, tell me in the comments, because I am still kind of new at this. So we also have that they are, from an alternate timeline in the 31st century, as I just said, and they've come back to fight alongside other Marvel heroes. They kind of time travel. They kind of like Legends of Tomorrow, if you watch that show, which I will be doing a full review of that season. I'm so sorry. I've fallen so behind I've fallen back so behind on all my CW shows. School's kind of getting in the way of that, but you gotta get that education. So stay in school, kids. Stay in school. But yeah, let's move on. They fought alongside Captain America, The Thing, and of course the Defenders, which I will be also doing a review of the Defenders trailer. So lots of things to come, guys. Lots of things to come. Well, moving on. In the 1990s, they did get their own self-titled, comic, but it was canceled in July of 1995. And in May 2008, they came back. But this is, the version that we all know and love. Peter Quill, Gamora, Drax, Groot, Rocket Raccoon, our favorite characters from that era. So, the team contains Adam Warlock, who's kind of part of this synthetic. He's like a synthetic being. He's a synthetic being. I'm sorry, kind of like Vision in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And he was created by a scientist force called I think it's called the Enclave. I'm not too sure. Don't set me on that. And also he was supposed to be part of the race of genetically perfect people, but this thing called him, and him rebelled, and now he's Adam Warlock and he fights with good guys. And he's actually a really big character in like the Marvel universe, like in space and stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing him in the movies. We haven't quite seen him yet, maybe. And we have Drax the Destroyer, obviously. And his family was actually killed by Thanos, and he kind of gets revenge, kind of like that. So that's kind of Drax, nutshell. But in the first Guardians movie, actually, his family was killed by Ronan, not Thanos. But it's whatever. And then we have Gamora, and she was saved by Thanos as a little child, and basically took Gamora under her wing, taught her how to fight. He's basically her father, kind of like in the movies, but she ends up working for the good guys because she's intercepted by Drax, and she's basically shown that he's obsessed with death, and he wants to destroy the entire world universe through shaping it his own image, and she's like, no daddy, I ain't having that. So she ends up fighting with the good guys. Then we have another character that looks very interesting. I will be looking into her. We will be doing more videos on her because I think she just looks so cool. It's Quasar, and she's a clone of a clone mixture of Captain Marvel and Ellis from Titan. So interesting. And then we have Rocket Raccoon, and basically he's from this of planet where robots take care of the mentally ill, and they're like, we shouldn't be taking care of the mentally ill. That's a waste of time. So they end up doing genetic testing on their animals, and Rocket Raccoon was born. Maybe. And then we have Groot, and Groot is I wrote this down because it's on his species on Floral Colossus, and he only says 3 words: "I am Groot." So yeah. And then we have Mantis, and Mantis is kind of straightforward. She's kind of a man. I don't know much about her actually. She's a Mantis alien thing, and she has telepathic powers. And in the comics, she was kind of supporting, kind of like the rah rah. Hey, let's get the drinks. Come kind of. I'm not for sure. I don't quote me on that. I know she wasn't. I don't think she's a beloved character. I'll say that, and she's coming to be in Guardians Volume 2, so I might as well mention her. And this is the comic version. This is not the movie version because I've seen the first Guardians. I'm not going to say that. I've seen the first Guardians, but I haven't seen. Obviously, I haven't seen May the 4th. It's not May 5th yet. It's not out yet. I haven't seen Guardians Volume 2, but I will be. I don't know if I'll be able to get a review out of the Guardians 2 this weekend because I'm doing school project stuff. So next weekend, I promise. But to replace that Guardians 2 that I know you all want for Saturday, I know you all, because everyone else is already doing them. But here's the reality. Reality is, I am a student. I am only 16, and I don't. These people are way more established than me, and this is kind of their job to go out and go early and see the stuff. It's people like Variant, people like Beyond the Trailer, Grace Helbig, Jeremy Johns, people like that. They're kind of paid to do this, so that's what they do. That's what they do. So hopefully that's what I'll do one day. But for now, this is kind of something I do out of love because I love comics, movies, and superheroes. That's why we're called Maxwell Comics Inc. And I also said we're supposed to do game stuff. We haven't really done a lot of game stuff, obviously. So maybe you write suggestions of some games I should review or play. I'm gonna review Injustice. I'm gonna review Injustice because it's a video game and it's comic related. So yeah, but we're getting off topic here. So that's basically kind of their history, how they got together. And there are some reading recommendations. I get my reading recommendations because I'm kind of lazy. So what I do is I go and watch Variants history of videos, and they always have reading suggestions, and I trust Variant, and they're a really good news site, and not news site, comic book. They're really good, comics site. It's page to look at comics and whatnot. So listen to Variant. They're pretty good. Got a lot of info from there, and of course, browsing online and stuff. So yeah, I love them. But anyway, that's the history of the Guardians of the Galaxy in the comics. And I'll list reading recommendations in the description. So yeah, I guess I'll see you in that review of the first movie. And I'll also be doing some other things to surprise you. But yeah, it's Maxwell Comics Inc. I'm your host, Sir Maxwell. May the power protect you. Bye.